Tonight, pressure is mounting on the Wayne County Sheriff as county leaders who had been silent over prior claims of sexual harassment now raise their voices.
It comes in response to the latest report by 7 investigator Ross Jones, revealing damaging comments from Sheriff Raphael Washington's right-hand man when the sheriff was accused again of harassment.
Well, tonight, at least one commissioner says it is time for Washington to go.
Here's 7 investigator Ross Jones.
There's enough clamoring going on that it is not good for the image of Wayne County or anybody in it.
The top elected leader in Wayne County government today called the growing allegations against Sheriff Raphael Washington an expensive distraction he wishes would come to an end.
A tarnished image of Wayne County, number one. And number two, it's something we're paying for that we may or may not need to be paying for.
Elected leaders across Michigan have been sounding off on the latest revelations, mostly in private conversations, that are now trickling out into the public. Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib shared our story with her 750,000 followers this morning. Have folks been following this? She asked. These are serious allegations. Today at county headquarters, some commissioners weighed in too.
Very serious, deeply concerning allegations against the sheriff.
If the ethics committee had teeth, which it should, then maybe they could actually do something.
There's a number of concerns that were brought out from your story, and at the appropriate time, the county will address a number of those issues.
They were responding to what we reported Tuesday, secret recordings made from 2022 between Washington's then communications director Erica Erickson and his then chief of staff Michael Turner.
Ray has long been a womanizer, and he makes me uncomfortable with relationships he had around here with 2 people in particular that accused him.
The recordings were made by Erickson, who was raising concerns about comments the sheriff had made that she found troubling. Turner, who had defended the sheriff publicly from prior sex harassment complaints, told a very different story behind closed doors.
He can't help himself. And I shouldn't say that. That didn't jump out. I keep telling him those words are not acceptable anymore in the workplace.
Anytime someone says something like that, that would give me pause. But I'm not going to comment on this pending litigation.
Erickson raised concerns about the behavior in 2 recorded meetings with sheriff's officials and in an email to the undersheriff and chief of staff. But Sheriff spokeswoman Mara McDonald says Erickson ultimately elected not to make a formal complaint of sexual harassment. We have asked for any records of that decision in writing. The sheriff's office has not provided any so far.
He's the head of this agency. He's trying to win an election. And I also just feel like this is just going to get worse if I don't say something now.
I agree, it will.
So that...
Because he will get more comfortable.
That's what I'm worried about.
With the words and behavior. And that's what we don't want him to get.
Are you having a harder time believing the sheriff's denials after hearing those recordings?
Absolutely. When I hear someone of the position that was within the administration, I think his number one guy after him confirming what's been reported.
While each commissioner we talked to said it's important to let the legal process play out before reaching firm conclusions, longtime Commissioner Glenn Anderson said he's seen enough.
There needs to be some changes there.
In the sheriff's office?
In the sheriff's office, yes.
Do you mean maybe a different sheriff?
That's what I'd like to see, to be honest, because I've seen too much of this, and the county doesn't need that. The people of Wayne County does not need that.
Well, of course, the sheriff has said publicly he's not going anywhere. You may recall Washington got the job in 2021 after the death of Benny Napoleon from COVID-19. A 3-member panel was tasked with finding Napoleon's replacement. Prosecutor Kim Worthy and clerk Kathy Garrett voted for Washington, while Judge Freddie Burton abstained. Through a spokeswoman, Worthy said today she had no comment on the Washington saga. Garrett did not respond to a text, but drip, 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 this keeps coming out. It's been going on at this point for a few years, but it seems like things are speeding up right now. We'll see what, if anything, happens.
We'll see. I mean, they are speaking out a little bit.
I was surprised Warren Evans wanted us to know what he shared today. I think the fact that he spoke out about this on its own is significant.
It's interesting to see how it's playing out in the public.
Indeed.
For sure. All right, thank you, Ross.